Okay, so 151 Coloma. We drove in. Tanya's here with me. She's in the house. We drove in, and the neighborhood really is truly adorable. It's adorable. We drove around a little bit. It's right on the fringe here of the Fab 40s. These houses are a little smaller. Go Niners, by the way. These houses are a little smaller than obviously some of the ones going this direction. That's where like the heart of the Fab 40s is. But you could walk with the kids through the Christmas lights at the Fab 40s too, because we kind of went down those streets. So again, this is the corner of Brand and Coloma. There was just a bus that went by, and there's some kids kind of walking through here. I know St. Francis is close by, but I think generally there's schools close, and we're right here at 3 p.m. when the kids are getting out, so adds a little charm to the neighborhood. It looks like there's maybe a park down there as well, so if these kids are wondering why I'm filming them. Anyway, all right, so as we approach the house, house is really cute as well. This is the house next door. Nice and nice. Looks like they're doing some remodeling there down the street. That's your house across the street. That's the other one on the corner. So again, can't praise the neighborhood enough. And here we go. So approach this way. Here's the driveway. That is that single car garage. That bird box. Always think those are kind of cool. That looks like it's in the neighbor's yard. So this is, yeah, your neighbor's. There is a gate on the side yard. Stucco exterior. The roof is tile. Cute little succulent options here. Front porch is concrete. Hopefully I'm not moving the camera too fast. There's Tanya in there. Front door is a really cool color, by the way. It's like a teal, a bluish teal. All right, coming on in. Here's the main living room. Again, like the other tours, I haven't hit any lighting yet. So this is natural light on a gloomy day in Sacramento. You can still smell the floor varnish or sealer, if you will. So they definitely have done some work. And that's consistent with what the listing agent had told me. I think the floors look good. The home is staged. So I assume that underneath these carpets, the floors look pretty good because all of this hardwood floor, which looks like original 2 3/8, I think they call it like 2 3/8 inch oak. It's really nice. So going through there are the bedrooms. So I'm gonna go through the kitchen now, because you can go this way, but looking back at the front door there and that really nice front window, little dining area there. Really, really cute centerpiece of a fireplace. And again, so behind me is that door that kind of goes to the bedrooms. You can close that part of the house off. Here's the kitchen. It's got one of these cool kind of split doors, so it can be halfway open. So I guess with the little ones, that's nice, right? You can potentially have them in here if you're in the kitchen, or I don't know, just kind of a cool feature, I suppose. Something they don't build anymore. Here's the kitchen. This floor changes to, this isn't a tile, it's like a linoleum. So it is a tile, but it's a linoleum tile. It's not like a ceramic tile. Starting to hit lights now. So you do have a window over the sink. You do have a dishwasher range with microwave over the range, which is nice. Plenty of cabinet space. That through there's the laundry and a door to the exterior. Formal dining room. And then looking back, there's Tanya running from the game. There's the fridge. So the fridge is kind of right up against this door, but I mean, I don't know, there's worse things than that situation, I guess. And then this would probably be kind of like your pantry here, right next to the fridge. Extra counter space over here, which is really nice. So if you guys were hosting and you needed like a prep area, it would probably be over here. And then lots of cabinets there. Tanya's gonna help us out there like Vanna White. And then like a liquor hutch or for fine dining storage or anything you want, really. Because there isn't a ton of counter space right here, but for everyday cooking, it would be enough. All right, let's peek at the laundry room. Also home with a water heater. So yeah, pretty traditional little laundry room here. You do have a window in here, which is nice. Some cabinets, which is obviously great. Looks like electric hookup, dryer vent, and then you have your water and drain there. And behind me, some bonus cabinetry here. And then again, the water heater. I'll kind of go outside here, I think, at the end. The agent mentioned there's not a key to the garage available until closer to the weekend. So if I might come back if you guys want to see the inside of the garage. All those shelves are kind of cool because you can put plants on them. Okay, sweet accordion door here. All right, so I'll start hitting lights. Let's see. Formal dining. Really kind of peaceful dining vibe, in my opinion. This is back to the hardwood floor. This table's probably 5.5 to 6 feet long. For perspective, it's a decent sized room. And so there's a door off the laundry over there, but there's also this slider to the back. Okay, looking back there, so you guys will go this way. There you go. It's definitely cute. Paint's fresh. You got like an imperfect, they call that like imperfect texture, imperfect smooth texture on the ceiling, which is a nice touch. It probably was popcorn ceiling at one point, and they've updated it. There's the HVAC intake in the ground there. That's the room that was converted to a living area from a bedroom. So I'll show you that in a second. Here's the main bathroom. It's decent size. You have some kind of like, I don't want to call, dead space, I guess I'd call it, but just some space right when you walk in here. Then you have your vanity, toilet, storage, and the shower and tub, shower over tub there. So it does feel a little tight in here, but you have that space there. So, obviously it's for the door to clear, but I just wonder if you change the vanity into something that didn't come out as far, if the bathroom would feel a little better. These cabinets are awesome too, look at that. So that other door opens to this too. So, is there a door on the other side of that, Tanya? Yeah, there you go. That's kind of interesting. So you don't have to come in the bathroom to get something out of there. Okay, somebody else is in here. So this is the primary bedroom. This is the main living room that I spent some time in the beginning. So this would be the primary bedroom here in the front. That again is the front window. Cute landscaping, a little bit of privacy. Please note there's not a window covering on there at all right now. Not a huge deal. You could get curtains, but there's no window coverings there either. I think when they updated the home, they probably just said, leave it as is. But the windows are definitely not original. They're a dual pane, an older dual pane, but it looks like a dual pane nonetheless. Again, new paint. There is an overhead light. Here's the closet. Ooh, okay. Not bad. Cool little. And I broke it. Shoot. Well, I'll worry about that, but there is a nice closet. I'll have to double this again. I broke it. It's alright, it's just a light bulb. Alright, shelves. Tanya can probably fix it. And that's what the room looks like with the light on. Okay, so coming back here, dining and kitchen, bathroom. And then here's this kind of bonus living space room that used to be a bedroom, is what he told me. So let's see. This is really interesting. So there's another sliding door there. Where the lights on over there is the formal dining room. A couple windows there. That's obviously your neighbor's house. This is on your side yard. And it's sort of just kind of a long, skinny room. They've staged it nicely. They're kind of suggesting this is like where you would watch TV, which I don't think is the worst suggestion. Again, the main room's that way. And then there's this space here. What's up, honey?
You need to go back.
I know, not yet. Yeah, that's the other bedroom down there, right? So then you have this space here with a sliding door. So it'd be interesting because if you wanted to put a wall here, you could, but then you'd have a sliding door. And that's not ideal for one of the kids' rooms. And you wouldn't want to necessarily fill that in either. It looks like tankless water heater there. There was a water heater over in the laundry room too. That is a hot water heater, yeah. Okay. Yeah, but it is a nice room. Maybe there's a way to tweak it to kind of have a bedroom, or like, again, I mean, the doors do close off. So if somebody was in here, they would have some privacy. And as Tanya mentioned, you go down here and there's another bathroom with a shower, no tub, but a nice shower, tile shower. Toilet here in the corner. I haven't seen too many toilets designed for a corner. That's pretty cool. And then a nice vanity there with some storage and stuff. So yeah, this bathroom feels a little more functional than the other one. Okay, and then there's the shower. There's a light in there. You can see it better. It's good. It's big enough for a full-grown adult. It's the roof's a little low, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, and then coming down this hallway. So this was an addition at some point. The house definitely used to end here, and this was an addition at some point. So this is that office room. Really nice room. So this is the original floor that's everywhere, but then it transitions to, this is like a laminate that's made to kind of look like it matches, but it's not real wood. Nice window, very private feeling. Does have a closet and has this wonderful built-in area. I mean, this room is nice. This is a really nice home office. This feels really peaceful. I'm sure on a day that's not gloomy like this, there's enough natural light in here. You don't have any windows from other houses really looking directly in here. There's a 2-story there, but you're kind of behind the trees. So this is a nice room, and it could be used as a bedroom, but I mean, clearly they were using it as an office, and that's good. Okay, here's the other room. So this has got carpet. Be careful with my shoes off here out of respect, since I already broke their closet light. Okay, so this does have plenty of space in here. And a really nice closet space. So maybe this would be used more as the primary room. What do you think, Tanya?
Yeah, I just didn't want to interrupt.
Okay.
Because you can kind of close off that door.
Yeah.
And it's like the primary bedroom,
Uh-huh.
office, and the
Yeah.
bathroom.
So you have choice. You know, you could use this probably as maybe the primary room, and then the front room for the kids, or the kids, you know, in that office room. I mean, there's options. It's a little bit of a unique layout, but it's not. It feels clean. They definitely have done good with the updating. This room back here feels nice. The lot is big enough to support it. And yeah, these shutters and windows are definitely not original, but are not, you know, 5 years old either. I'm gonna wash my hand off. That light cut me. Don't let anybody tell you that selling real estate's not a hazardous profession. Okay, all right. Let's go outside. Yeah, I gotta grab my shoes. So that water heater must be a separate separate water heater for coming back through the house. You guys see it? Separate water heater just for that other bathroom. And then the water heater we saw up front would be for the kitchen and original bathroom. Alrighty. So there's the garage. Again, I can't get in there today. It's the same siding, stucco siding, same tile roof, so it was probably done at the same time. There is a proper back porch here. That gate goes to the driveway where I walked up in front. That goes to the laundry room. That's the slider I came out. This is the slider on this kind of interesting bonus area. Again, I think these shelves are kind of cool because if you do like potted plants, it would look really cute because you could see it. You could see it from the dining room, you know. And I think that's exactly what they were used for. Down here to the left, that's where that last room I looked at was, and that's where that office room is. So this is what's behind it. That looks like maybe it's a bird cage or maybe a cat cage or something there. I don't see anything in there, but it's behind this pretty large house behind you. Oh, this is a good sign. It's got a little pond. We're familiar with that. Nothing in there. That fence is new behind it. Could do a garden here if you wanted to. It looks like it's got some drip tube to it. And some cute magnolia type plants. Are those magnolias something? I don't like that. And then the chimney there. Again, the roof's tile. There was a roof report as well. This looks like maybe it was a planter. That's one point. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That door matches the front. Coming through, back to the street in the front. Laundry room window, kitchen window, front room window. Overhead power coming in, and garage.